In this video, I'm going to talk about the 2026 Honda Pilot refresh. Now, here we are at the end of October, and we still don't have an official date from Honda about the 2026 Pilot. However, a few days ago, these pictures hit the internet, so I want to make a video and let's talk about it. So the fourth generation of Pilot debuted in 2022 as a 2023 model. Only 3 years, but I guess we're going to see a refresh. I personally thought this was a little early. I thought maybe they would hold out another year. But I think we have a good reason to believe from these pictures that we are going to see a refreshed Honda Pilot in 2026 with a possible hybrid model maybe in 2027. Alright, so let's actually take a look at what might be changing. On the left here, we have the recent spy shots, and on the right, I just pulled up a picture of a 2025 Pilot Black Edition. So I think the first big change is going to be this grille. Of course, car makers these days, they're just making grills bigger and bigger. And while this could be bigger, I really think it just comes down to a different pattern on the grille. Looking at the Pilot we have now, there's kind of this diagonal pattern. It goes up, then it's down, it goes up, then it's down. But on the new spy shots, it's just consistent and it's straight. So maybe these grille patterns are the same shape. However, it's just going to be straighter and it's not going to be diagonal or an alternating pattern, if you will. And then if we look at the side vents right here on the bumper, you can see it's very hard to see here, but there's just a vertical line. And then on the Pilot now, it's more diagonal. And then we might be losing this little accent part above that. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see this vertical line, and then there's nothing here where we have this on the current model. So you're going from diagonal to vertical with a possible chance of losing that little accent piece on top there. The headlights do look the same, however, in these spy shots, the upper part of the headlight is covered, so there could be a change there. It's kind of hard to tell. I know all of this is just speculation, but with the grille, for example, I mean, that's pretty obvious that the grille is going to change as well as the vent. The headlight, it's kind of hard to tell with this, but they did cover that, so that kind of makes you wonder why they did that. And looking at the rear of the car, again, small changes, but the big one here is just the reflector. As you can see on the spy shot here, it's a different shape than what we have now. Also maybe a little smaller than what we have now. You can see it's diagonal here. Here it's kind of just straight. So very minimal changes. However, the one big thing is that there are no tailpipes or exhaust pipes here that can be seen. Of course, hidden exhaust pipes are nothing new for Honda. If you look at an EXL, for example, you're not going to be seeing the tailpipes or the exhaust pipes, as we can see here from these photos. However, earlier this year, the CEO of Honda said that they would be adding new hybrids, including a new powertrain for large size vehicles, and the Honda Pilot is the largest vehicle Honda makes right now. And then further backing this argument is the fact that there is a big piece of black tape right here on the trunk, which would signify that this would be a hybrid model. As you can see on the current version right here, this is just a picture of a Touring. That is where the hybrid logo, the hybrid badge would be. So when you combine all these different things together, we can assume that this is in fact a hybrid model. And this might be another reason why the Honda badges are covered, as we can see in the spy shots. The rear badge is covered here. And in the front badge, the front Honda badge is covered there as well. Now you can say, oh, are they just making the logos bigger? Well, probably not. Because back in January of 2024, Honda revealed a new H logo that will be used on future EVs. As we can see here, this new H will appear on future EVs, including the production versions of the recently revealed Series 0 models. Honda says it's meant to resemble two outstretched hands. Another reason why they might be covering that badge is because, well, this is what the new logo is going to look like. Vehicles scheduled to arrive in 2026. So when you factor in all of these things, it's pretty clear that this is what Honda is working on, a hybrid Pilot model. But a lot of people are saying that this might not come until 2027. So the 2026 Pilot will probably be just a refreshed version of the current gas model. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what you think of these spy shots. I know a lot of this is just speculation, but I think it's pretty obvious there are going to be some slight refreshes for 2026 model, especially considering that we don't even have an official announcement from Honda as to when this is being released. And then given, the other factors like the badge is covered, we don't have any exhaust pipes on the rear, and that rear badge on the trunk is being covered in black duct tape, I think we can assume this is a hybrid model. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Please hit that like button and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.